its mouth during my drive from Perth to Broome, and I'm so freaking excited. I'm at the Ningaloo Reef. I used to come here every single year as a kid, and it's just been way too long since I was here last. I can't wait to see how much it's changed. So come find out with me. Let's go. Maybe we're going to find some amazing stuff. It really was way too long since I'd been here. Yet the second I slipped under the surface, it was like I was home again. Just like meeting an old friend you haven't seen in forever, you get that instant sense of connection. Oh, can you see those fish up ahead? Look at them all! Amazing! Yes! Ah, great stuff. I am so happy to be here. Wow, here's a green turtle, Chelonia midas. I'm so lucky that these guys are pretty easy to see here, as that isn't the case in most places. This stunning species is classified as rare or likely to become extinct in WA and endangered on the worldwide IUCN Red List. Wow, here's a bundle of baby or juvenile striped catfish. These are known for the baby's tendency to form these aggregations or clusters of up to several hundred fish. Great way to look big and confusing, keeping those predators away. Fishes everywhere. That stripy one in the middle is a sailfin tang. We're looking at all these different types of wrasse and parrotfish. Incredible. Look at them all. Woohoo! My first white-tip reef shark, Trianodon obesus. I love these guys. Now you can pick him by those white fin tips and that long, elegant body. Because they're actually pretty slow, these guys prefer to hunt at night. So this one's just cruising. Magic. What a breathtaking school of grey drummer, Kyphosis bigibus. Now, can you guess what this is? Think about it. 3 guesses. Did you get it? It's a type of starfish or sea star. This one is the pincushion sea star, genus Culsita. Can't resist a pat, I'm naughty. Now, these are all types of damselfish flitting around, but we'll look at them later. I'm just wandering about. Oh, what is this? Ha ha! Could you get something more stunning? This is the snowflake moray eel, Echidna nebulosa. Fun fact on the meaning of this name. In Greek, echidna means snake or viper, while nebulosa means cloudy or dark. Yes, I'll leave you alone now. Bye, mate. Oh, do you see him? It's not Nemo, but it's pretty close and just as exciting, if not more in my opinion. This looks to me like the Australian or the red anemone fish. Yahoo! Gotta be sneaky. These are some of the most camera-shy fish I have ever seen. Look at him go. Just watch him. And over here. Oh, and they got. And over here. Oh, they got. So you must be wondering what this Australian anemone fish has over Nemo here. Well, Nemo is a clown anemone fish, but as you know, really not that funny. And he lives not just in Australia, but all over Southeast Asia and northward. While, as the name suggests, this here Australian anemone fish is endemic, so only living in Australia, and just in the north where it's warm enough. Special indeed. What will I find next? Yes! Not 1 but 4 white tips. So, have you heard the fable that all sharks need to keep swimming to be able to breathe? As you can see, that isn't true for many sharks. While there are some species, like the great white and the whale shark, that have to swim to push water through their gills, other sharks like these guys can also use buccal pumping, where they use their mouth muscles to actively pump the water over the gills. They also have spiracles or breathing holes around their eyes that can pull in water to the same purpose. Wow, absolutely beautiful. Oops, sorry buddy. Bye bye then. Alright, I'll leave these guys alone. turtle, Eretmochelys implicata. Can you see that big beak sticking out at the top there? Amazing. These are critically endangered under the IUCN Red List, even worse than the green turtle. Yum, yum, yum. Here's a giant clam. How amazing when you look at it up close. Can you guess what this one is? Another guessing game, something wedged in a hole. It's a fish. This kind of fish. The Picasso triggerfish, though it has many other common names. I just can't stop adventuring. But then I decided to visit my all-time favourite beach, Lakeside, and to my dismay, this is what I found. That crystal clear visibility I'd always loved, completely gone. Back in April, about 4 months ago, there'd been a big rain event with lots of flooding. Sediment was washed from the land into the ocean, especially here where there's a little inlet. After all this time, it's still so bad. I'm worried about the coral as it needs a certain amount of light to survive. But since this was a natural phenomenon, I guess we could only wait and hope. Still some life down here at least. It wasn't long before the lack of visibility got me down and I decided to head on to clearer waters. Much better. Okay, back to it. Oh, there's another Australian anemone fish. You see him? Yahoo! It's a feeding frenzy! Now these groups are generally dominated by those stripy yellow fish, the convict surgeonfish, but there's heaps of other species mixed in too. Here you can see among the surgeonfish all manner of different wrasses and parrotfish, grinding away at that coral. I've decided to play creepy stalker with this clown wrasse, Chorus agula, just because he's trying to act so cool and chill, pretending he's not scared at all, but then he just sort of slips under this coral for protection. And then I found this amazing starry pufferfish. Would you believe these guys grow up to 1.2 meters long? And before that, the babies are orange with bars on their bellies as well as spots. These guys eat all sorts of things, including crustaceans, sea urchins, sponges, coral, and algae. Amazing. And here are some more of those damselfish. We saw a few before, right before I found that starry moray. These guys are hilariously territorial. They will attack things multiple times their size, including curious snorkelers. Although in this case, my camera plus my finger was a bit much for them. But seriously, I've had these guys bite me before in their anger. Amazing stuff and so much fun to play with. Now, if you really want to find stuff underwater like me, you've got to look under things. All the coolest stuff is always hiding, like this incredible painted prey. Wow! It really does look like someone threw paint on him. Whoa! Guess he didn't like that too much. Anyway, moving right along, check out this weird black spotted porcupine fish. Don't they just have the most bizarre expression? Love them. And then this undercoral freight was joined by these two sailfin catfish, Parapletosis butleri. Aren't they wacky looking with that long sail fin on top there? Wow, and those whiskers, they're sensory organs for finding their food. Yes, my favourite! This is the blue sea star, or the blue linkia. Incredible! And here's a bit of a zoom out. Did you know they can also be green, pink or yellow? Okay, now we need to get serious for a second. There are dangers out here I've been ignoring. This is fire coral. Do not touch. It causes really bad rashes and burning. And then there's a pretty good chance you know about these guys, the stingrays. This one is a beautiful blue-spotted stingray, Taeniura lima. Like any animal, these guys only pose a threat when they feel under attack. So all you need to do is keep your wits about you and remain at a respectful distance. They'll flee if they have half a chance. So beautiful. And of course our sharks. These white tips are considered harmless unless you're really foolish with them. Most bites have occurred with spearfish at people, causing sharks to confuse captured fish with human flesh. There are of course plenty of other shark species out there, Most are harmless unless provoked, but every area of ocean has its own suite of species, and there is almost always the chance of encountering someone more dangerous. That's just the game we play out here in the ocean. Okay, enough of the danger. How cute are these banded humbugs? They feed on zooplankton, which are the tiniest of animals hovering above the coral. And how adorable is this tiny baby yellow boxfish? Like other boxfish, these guys' bodies are covered with solid and movable bony plates. And whoa, can you see this Koran angelfish, Pomacanthus semicircularis? Did you know the babies look like this? Wow! I reckon we need to find one more thing before we call it quits. Here we have it, Fistularia commersonii, the blue-spotted cornetfish. These fellows look rather similar to the sometimes bright yellow trumpetfish or flutemouth, but are more long and thin and tend always to be this greyish colour. Well, sadly, that's time up for now. My next destination is Broome and the Kimberley for a crocodile capturing scientific research adventure. Absolutely can't wait. Still, I only wish I'd had longer here. I only had 2.5 days and there's so much more to show you. I guess we'll have to wait till next time. This magical place to me has always been such an important playground and classroom. I can't describe to you how hard it was to drag myself away. It is places like this that deserve our utmost effort in conservation, to preserve the individual species under threat that find refuge here, but also the entire habitat, for what it means to our ecosystem and to us humans. Well, that's me done at Ningaloo. Stay wild, and I'll see you next time.